Hello, everyone. Welcome to English Insights. Today, we will talk about a very famous Christmas tradition in the United States, the Rockefeller Christmas Tree. This tree is a symbol of joy, celebration, and the holiday spirit. Every year, millions of people come to New York City to see it. Many families also watch the tree lighting ceremony on television. But not many people know the real story behind this tradition. The first Rockefeller Christmas tree was very simple, and it appeared during a difficult time in American history. How did this small idea become a worldwide symbol of Christmas? What made the tree so special? In this video, we will explore the origins, the people, and the events that created this tradition. Now, let's begin. Part 1. The First Christmas Tree in 1931. The story of the Rockefeller Christmas Tree began in the year 1931. At that time, the United States was in the middle of the Great Depression. Many people had no jobs, no money, and very little hope. In New York City, construction workers were building the new Rockefeller Center. It was a very big project, and it gave jobs to many workers when they needed it most. Even though the workers were poor, they wanted to celebrate Christmas. They wanted something simple to bring a little joy into their lives. One cold December morning, the workers decided to buy a Christmas tree. It was a small tree, and they paid for it with their own money. Some workers brought their families with them. They were tired, but they wanted to feel happy, even if only for a moment. The workers decorated the tree with anything they could find. They did not have expensive lights or ornaments. They used paper garlands and strings made from cranberries. Some workers even used tin cans to reflect light. It was not a fancy tree, but it was full of love and hope. The tree stood in front of a simple construction site, but to the workers it felt magical. Many people walking by stopped to look at the tree. They smiled and admired the workers' spirit. For them, the tree was a symbol of strength during hard times. It showed that even when life was difficult, people could still find beauty and happiness. The first Rockefeller tree was not part of a big event. There were no crowds, no celebrities, and no news cameras. It was just a group of workers trying to bring a little Christmas spirit to their workplace. But this small moment created something much larger. It planted the seed for one of the most famous holiday traditions in the world. Years later, people still talk about that first tree. They say it represents the heart of Christmas, kindness, community, and hope. Even though the tree was small, the workers' emotions were big. Their simple celebration became the beginning of a long and beautiful story. The 1931 tree is now remembered as the original Rockefeller Christmas tree. Without those workers, the tradition might have never existed. Their act of joy during a dark time touched many hearts. This moment became the foundation of a beloved tradition that continues today. Part 2. The first official tree in 1933. 2 years after the workers placed the first tree, Rockefeller Center decided to create an official Christmas tradition. The year was 1933. By this time, the new buildings at Rockefeller Center were almost finished. The area was becoming a cultural and business center in New York City. People were visiting it every day, and the owners wanted to bring more joy to the city. In December 1933, Rockefeller Center placed a much larger and more beautiful Christmas tree in the plaza. This tree was carefully chosen. Workers searched for a tall, healthy evergreen tree with a perfect shape. When they found the right one, they transported it to Manhattan. People watched as the tree arrived on a truck. Some were excited because they remembered the tree from 1931. Others were curious about this new tradition. For the first time, the tree was decorated professionally. It had lights, ornaments, and even special decorations made by artists. The lights were bright and colorful. At night, the tree shined like a star in the middle of the city. People walking by stopped to admire it. Children opened their eyes wide with excitement. Many families took pictures to remember the moment. The tree lighting ceremony also began that year. When the lights were turned on, the crowd cheered loudly. Even though the country was still recovering from the Great Depression, the tree brought happiness and hope. Newspapers wrote about the event, and the story spread across the country. The 1933 tree marked the start of a new holiday tradition. Every year after that, Rockefeller Center put up a Christmas tree. Each year, the tree became bigger, better, and more beautiful. The ceremony also grew, and more people came to watch. Music, decorations, and holiday activities slowly became part of the celebration. Many people say the 1933 tree was the moment when the Rockefeller Christmas tree truly came to life. It was the first time the event was official, organized, and celebrated by the entire city. It was no longer a small idea from construction workers. It was now a symbol of New York's holiday spirit. The 1933 tree also represented a new beginning for the city. It showed that New York could still shine during difficult times. It gave people something to look forward to every winter. Today, we remember the 1933 tree as the start of a long and beautiful tradition that millions of people around the world enjoy each year. Part 3. How the Tree is Chosen. Choosing the Rockefeller Christmas tree is a very important job. The tree must be tall, strong, and beautiful. Every year, a special team looks for the perfect tree. They start their search months before Christmas, sometimes even a whole year in advance. The tree must be a Norway spruce. This type of tree grows very tall and has a classic Christmas shape. Many of the trees come from states like Pennsylvania, Connecticut, and New York. Some trees even come from private homes. People sometimes send photos of their trees to Rockefeller Center, hoping theirs will be chosen. The ideal tree is usually between 70 and 100 feet tall. It must also be healthy and full. The branches need to be strong enough to hold thousands of lights. The trunk must be thick and stable, so the tree can stand safely in the plaza. The team looks at every detail. They check the color of the needles, the shape of the top, and the strength of the branches. When the team finds a possible tree, they visit it in person. They measure it and study it from all angles. If the tree is chosen, the owners are always very excited. Some feel proud because their tree will be seen by millions of people. Others feel emotional because they grew the tree for many years, and now it will become part of a beautiful tradition. Moving the tree is another big job. A crane lifts the tree carefully. Workers wrap the branches so they do not break. Then the tree is placed on a large truck. The trip to New York City can take many hours. People sometimes follow the tree on the highway and take photos. When the tree arrives in the city, crowds gather to watch. The tree looks huge next to the tall buildings. After the tree is placed in Rockefeller Plaza, workers begin decorating it. They add lights, ornaments, and a special star for the top. Today, the star is made of Swarovski crystals and looks very bright at night. Decorating the tree takes many days. When everything is ready, the lighting ceremony begins. The process of choosing the tree shows how much care and effort go into making the tradition special. It is not just about finding a big tree. It is about finding a tree with character, history, and beauty. Each tree becomes part of a long story that started many years ago. Part 4. The lights, decorations, and the famous star. One of the most magical parts of the Rockefeller Christmas tree is its decoration. The tree becomes a bright symbol of the holiday season. Many people say the lights and ornaments make the tree look like a giant jewel in the middle of New York City. In the early years, the tree had only a few lights and simple ornaments. But as the tradition grew, the decorations became bigger and more impressive. Today, the tree is covered with more than 50,000 LED lights. These lights use less energy, but they shine very brightly. At night, the tree glows in many colors, and the lights can be seen from far away. Decorating the tree takes a lot of time. Workers climb on tall lifts and attach lights to every branch. They must be careful to place the lights evenly so the tree looks perfect from all sides. The lights are checked many times to make sure everything works before the ceremony. The ornaments are also important. They come in different shapes, sizes, and colors. Some ornaments are shiny, while others are soft and warm in color. Each ornament adds a special touch to the tree. People enjoy looking at the decorations and taking photos of their favorite ones. But the most famous part of the tree is the star on top. For many years, the star was simple. Today, it is a work of art. The current Rockefeller star was designed by Swarovski. It has 3 million crystals and shines very brightly. During the day, the star sparkles in the sunlight. At night, it glows like a bright North Star, guiding people during the holidays. The star is very heavy, and placing it on the tree requires great care. Workers use cranes and safety equipment to lift it to the top. When the star is finally in place, many people cheer. For them, the star completes the tree and makes it look like the true symbol of Christmas. The lighting ceremony is the moment everyone waits for. When the lights turn on, the whole plaza becomes bright. People clap, smile, and often feel emotional. Many families watch the ceremony on television as part of their holiday traditions. The lights, ornaments, and star are more than decorations. They are symbols of hope and unity. They remind people of the beauty of the season and the joy of being together. The Rockefeller Christmas Tree shines every year, bringing happiness to millions around the world. Part 5. The Meaning and Symbolism of the Tree. The Rockefeller Christmas Tree is more than just a big tree. It carries deep meaning for many people. Every year, it reminds people of tradition, joy, and the power of coming together during the holiday season. During the Great Depression, the first tree was a sign of hope for workers who had very little. Today, the tree still carries that message. It tells people that even in difficult times, there is light. Many visitors say the tree helps them feel calm and happy. For some, it brings back childhood memories. For others, it creates new memories with family and loved ones. The tree also represents generosity. Since 2007, after the tree is taken down, the wood is donated to Habitat for Humanity. This organization builds homes for families in need. Pieces of the tree become part of new houses. In this way, the tree continues to give hope even after the holiday season is over. The tree is also a symbol of unity. People from all over the world come to see it. They speak different languages and come from different cultures, but they all share the same feeling of joy when they look at the tree. The plaza becomes a place where everyone celebrates together. It does not matter who they are or where they come from. The tree welcomes everyone. Another meaning of the tree is strength. The Norway spruce stands tall in the middle of a busy city. Even with cold weather and strong winds, it remains beautiful. Many people say the tree reminds them to stay strong in difficult times. Its bright lights remind people to stay positive, even when life is challenging. The tree also represents peace. During the holiday season, people often think about kindness and harmony. The tree helps people slow down and think about what truly matters. Families gather around it, friends take photos, and couples make memories. For many, the tree is a quiet moment of peace in the middle of a fast-moving world. Every person who visits the tree finds their own meaning in it. Some feel hope, some feel joy, some feel comfort. That is why the Rockefeller Christmas tree remains important year after year. It is not just a tradition, it is a symbol that touches hearts around the world. Part 6. The 2025 Rockefeller Center Christmas Tree Lighting Ceremony. The Rockefeller Center Christmas Tree Lighting Ceremony is one of the most famous holiday events in the United States. Many people wait all year to watch the moment when the tree lights turn on for the first time. The 2025 ceremony will also bring joy and holiday spirit to millions of viewers. When the star shines at night, it looks beautiful and can be seen from far away. The 2025 tree lighting ceremony will take place on Wednesday, December 3rd. The event will be shown live on media during the Christmas in Rockefeller Center special. The program will begin at 7 p.m. and will end at 10 p.m. Many families enjoy watching this special on television every year, and it has become a holiday tradition for many homes. The tree on display in 2025 is a Norway spruce. This type of tree is commonly used for the Rockefeller tradition because it grows tall and has a nice shape. This year's tree was donated by a family from East Greenbush, New York. The tree arrived in New York City on November 8th, and many people watched as it was placed in Rockefeller Plaza. Eric Pauza, the head gardener of Rockefeller Center, is the person who chooses the tree every year. When he saw a photo of the tree on the Russ family's property, he felt that it was perfect. He later told the Center magazine that he knew immediately it was the right choice. After seeing the picture, he contacted the Russ family, and they were happy to donate the tree. Judy Russ, a member of the family, said that donating the tree had a special meaning. Her husband, Dan Russ, passed away in 2020 at the age of 32. Judy said that Dan always dreamed about their tree becoming the Rockefeller Christmas tree. She believes he would have been very happy to see this moment. For her, it is very emotional to know that their family's tree is now America's Christmas tree, and maybe even the world's Christmas tree. Judy plans to attend the lighting ceremony with her son, Liam. They will join many visitors who want to see the tree shine for the first time. For them, this moment is not only a holiday celebration, but also a memory they will keep forever. The Rockefeller Christmas tree lighting continues to bring joy, tradition, and hope to people everywhere. The 2025 ceremony will be another beautiful chapter in this long holiday tradition.